Welcome back to Lavender and Gold.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm kind of in the shade because I got sunburned yesterday, so I'm like sitting in the shade for sure right now.
I
Before,
think
I'm
I
at the
think I would be
Airbnb.
much happier with the sunburn than being cold right now.
Yeah.
It looks really
A
pretty
lot
in
of
the
snow.
background.
Yeah, when did you guys get there?
Arrived Saturday, January 28th, and then we leave on Tuesday.
Oh,
A
nice.
couple, so 2 more days.
Right.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Like a week and a half. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I'll have a couple of days before I go back to work. That way it's not like back to back because I've done that
Oh,
before where I go away somewhere and then I have to I get back late and I have to go to work the next morning and I'm just like, zombie.
yeah. That's not fun. I never liked doing that when we would like drive to like Texas and things like that. It would be like I would come back home and I would not want to go to work the next day.
Yeah, I usually give myself a 1 day too of your trip so you don't
Nice.
get blurred. Just because you have, all the unpacking, and then once you go back to work, it's like then it's more work stuff, and so I'm like, let me leave myself.
Mhm.
Mhm. I think you relax when you get home.
Was there a lot of snow? I heard that there was like a lot of snow and then it kind of fizzled down.
Yeah, right now
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
there's still snow on the ground, but the roads are cleared. Like
Nice.
my driveway is really icy, but it's melting away now. The sun is out.
Nice. And you guys said you were making Valentine's treats?
Yeah, yesterday we kind of wanted to try, but we pretty much just got all the baking done yesterday. So then today we're just gonna do like the
Dipping in
chocolate.
chocolate,
Cute.
Just kind of see
finishing
if they
up
do
the
turn out
decorations.
good, then maybe we'll make some for, mom and Nani, and then just depending on how they turn out though today.
Is it like a cookie and then you dip it in chocolate or?
Yeah, we did like the sugar cookie mix.
Ooh.
So we did that, and then we just used like the heart-shaped cookie cutter. Um, and then we did the red velvet cake. And then we had like the I love you cookie cutter. And
Aw.
so we used that, and then the rest of it we just kind of used for the cake pops. So then we got some strawberries and pretzels. So we'll kind of see
Nice.
how they turn out.
And it
Which is
already
very
sounds good. Like,
yeah, very time consuming.
Yeah.
Because you got to let the cake pops kind of cool and freeze
And the
kind
Rice
of.
Krispies.
Oh yeah, the Rice Krispies were really gooey yesterday. I don't know if you have to like leave them overnight or just for a few hours kind of so they can get hard. So I was like, dang.
I'm not sure. So it's been a long time since I made some of those, but that sounds really good. So
Mhm.
did you do like any like food coloring in them? Like the pink?
We put a couple drops in the Rice Krispies, so it kind of has like a little pink color. And then we put sprinkles in it, um, kind of right away. And I think like the heat dissolved the coloring of it. So you couldn't really see the sprinkles. We're like, okay, let's just put some on the top and then, let them cool down.
It's still gonna taste good.
The kids will like them anyways.
Yes.
How was your
Huh?
January? How was your January? I feel like January is still kind of crazy month, and then now I feel like it's starting to, we're kind of starting to get in the groove of organizing and kind of getting yourself back on track. So
Yeah. Because at my work, um, we had a week between Christmas and New Year's off, and so it was interesting because it's like once I got back to work, I felt like I was getting back in the groove, and then and then I'm on vacation now, so it's like I'll have to like get back in the groove again. So,
right. Are you
but
still working from home or in the
um,
office?
yeah,
Okay.
I during the like 2020 when there was the quarantines and stuff, then I worked from home, but I would still go in and check the mail and stuff. So really since like the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, I've been going in, 5 days a week.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes if there's like a blizzard or something, and the roads are really bad, if I have my computer, then I can work from home. But that's only if I know that the blizzard's coming, and then I can bring the computer home. Other than
Right.
that, it would just have to be like a PTO day or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been going in Monday through Friday for the last few years.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, our Clemens is starting to have a lot of changes. Like they're trying to get second shift starting and running up. And so and they've cut down a lot on the overtime too. They just want people there kind of 5 days. So I don't know if it's because just with how the economy has been, with just prices going up and people not really wanting to spend so much now on groceries. They're saying they're not making any money, but they got to be making something, but they're just trying to really cut their budget.
Yeah, but you guys still have to go out there and buy that expensive food.
Yeah.
And they're cutting your hours.
Yeah. So it's definitely lots of change, but so that kind of just, with work change, it's kind of pushing me more into like, okay, I need to, figure out what exactly I want to study and figure out what kind of career I want for myself, so I'm not stuck here in this place for years and years.
You have options.
Yeah.
You guys are really smart and really hardworking, and so
It's hard,
everybody would be
like,
happy to have you.
right, it's just really hard with life. I feel like you don't want to, take a path and waste time in, one career and then realize, okay, this isn't for me.
Exactly.
So it's like hard just kind of taking that step and, uh, deciding exactly, okay, is this what I want to do? Because, time is something you can never get back. So you don't want to waste too much on it, in a certain thing.
Mhm.
But then again, if you're just waiting and waiting, you know, that's time too that's wasted. So it's like just kind of gotta let go of that fear and then, just start seeing what exactly is gonna work for you and what, you're gonna end up liking.
Mhm.
Plus, it's hard because like when I was going to school, they knew that the whole like overseas like factories and stuff going overseas, and then AI, taking jobs and stuff like that. So it's like they knew that was coming, so they told us, oh, you need to go to college and you need to, not have a factory job because all those are going to be gone. So that's what we all did. And now there's a lot of like really smart, really hardworking people that have degrees and stuff in loans, and they can't get a job because it's kind of like bottlenecked. Like you have all these people, but then only a few have certain jobs. So it is hard because it's like when I was first going to college, I was telling like you guys, like my nieces and nephews, like, oh, you need to go to college, you need to do this. But now I'm like, I don't know what to tell people other than like, think about what your strengths are and to be able to see niches, like where are the opportunities? It's like how to see them and to be able to insert yourself into that. So
Yeah.
that's all. So it's like I can't say do go to school or don't go to school or whatever, but I would say just keep improving yourself.
Yeah.
Keep looking out for like the opportunities and your goals. I mean, so it's hard because it's like, but I would say just keep, no matter what, just keep improving yourself and keep staying true to yourself.
Yeah. And that's the hard thing I feel like about school. It's like in high school they don't teach us anything about, Roth IRA or how important a 401k is or, investing your money. It's like all the stuff that, we should know about when you become an adult. It's like you hear about it, but you don't know exactly what it is. So it's like, things like that, I feel like is what, the last few years of high school is what they should be teaching you. It's like investments, how to, make your money grow or, you know, just certain things. And like you said, you know, just finding your passion or finding, you know, what you're good at and then going from there. Because yeah, everyone can go to, you know, school to be a nurse or this and that. And it's like finding a job or, you know, just where it's like all the different states too, you know, every state pays different for, you know, a nurse, and you can have this degree, but it's like nothing is going to, if you don't get into the right hospital or, you know, type of thing, it's like that degree really isn't going to be much.
Right. Yeah, like I've always been into like hair. I don't know what it is, but I feel like that's one thing that I am not getting bored of, you know? So this year, when the baby's a little bit older, like a few months older than he is right now, I for sure do want to look into some schools for like beauty, like hair. I want to learn nails, like just see, like I just know that hair I won't get tired of. So I just want to just keep, like you said, improving, like seeing what type of skills I really do have, put it to the test and see like
And that is, what is that called? Where it's like always going to be like a demand, you know, like, you know,
it's always gonna be like around. People are always gonna need their hair done. People are always gonna, you know, you can't just do that at your house. Like, kind of got to go out to do that.
so that's like another hard, and important thing, you know, when you are figuring out your career. It's like, what is something that is always going to be in demand? What is something that, you know, is always going to make income?
That can't easily be replaced by a program.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that too, yeah, with just
People would
technology and
rather
stuff.
people would rather sit down with you and chat with you about life and stuff and have their hair done than like some robot, like hopefully.
that's how I felt at Clemens. Sometimes I felt like a machine or something working at Clemens. I was like, dang, like just the fast pace and everything. Like soon, probably machines will take over like these type of factories.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of beauty stuff, I wanted to show you this like really quick. They have like royal Aruba aloe here. So like it came from Africa, the aloe plants that they have, and then Aruba is like the perfect climate for growing aloe. So they have this like really cool aloe factory farm thingy. So I went there. So it's like you take a free tour and you learn about the aloe, and I've got like footage of like their factory and stuff, and then at the very end it shows the little packages of soap on the conveyor belt. It's really cute.
Oh, that's cool.
And then so I got like a little, this is the bag
Oh, that's good.
because I know you guys are really into like health and beauty, so
I really like aloe. Like it's good for your skin. It's good for your health. Like I like drinking like the aloe like juice and everything.
so because I had the rosacea laser stuff, this one, I don't know if you can see it or not,
Oh
but
yeah.
this is supposed to be good for, it's like a 2-in-1, so it's supposed to be good to help barrier repair for like if you had the laser and stuff, and it's like a lotion, so it's a 2-in-1. I haven't tried this yet, but it's just a hand and body lotion.
Oh, okay.
And since I gotten a sunburn, I've been doing this vitamin E skincare. So I've been putting that on, and it feels, I mean, it doesn't like, you know, instantly change it, but it does feel like really, really a lot more moist. So
Yeah,
it's like I woke up.
whenever I get sunburns like in the summer, I put like a bottle of like aloe gel and I just put it in the fridge and then like put it on afterwards and it's like cooling and it feels like very nice.
Yeah. I didn't think about putting it in the fridge. That I'm gonna do that now.
Where
Nice.
exactly? Because where exactly are you at?
So so it's so even though it's an island, it's technically part of South America. So like Venezuela, so it's like an island right above South America, and then right below it is Venezuela. So they
Okay.
say that if you're on the southern, they, I haven't seen it, but they say if you're on the southern part of Aruba and you're on this one really tall like mount, like hill or something, you could actually see Venezuela a little bit.
Wow.
That's
So
cool.
So I
that's what
haven't seen
the
that. Huh?
is it so the island is called Aruba or
Yeah.
oh, okay.
And it's like the, I think the closest country is Venezuela.
Oh wow.
So this is, so, I mean, one of my one of my like goals was to see each continent before I die. So it's like, even though this is an island, I'm still gonna be like, okay, I went to South America.
Yeah.
Like that counts.
Right.
So Ryan really likes scuba, and then I just like anywhere warm. So we're like, okay, this works. And it's only a 1 hour time difference, so that way it won't be so bad trying to get back home,
Right.
adjust, readjust and everything.
Right.
No, that's how Bella went to Oregon with her dad. She's been
Oh,
there now. I think she left the 20th.
In a
nice.
couple weeks.
Yeah, and so she'll I think this next Sunday, so the what 12th, I think, is when they'll get back to Chicago.
Okay.
So, but there in Oregon, it's like a 3 hour time difference. So right now it's only what 8 o'clock or so. Yeah, so I'm like, hopefully she, adjusts, because then, that Monday she's gonna be going back to school.
Right.
So I'm trying to have I'm trying to have him get, a ticket for Friday or Saturday. That way she can have that, because Chicago's only an hour difference, but at least so she can just kind of get back in the groove, like, of the time. And because Monday comes around, she's definitely not going to want to wake up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially with child protection for a couple weeks, like haven't been waking up early. Or
Yeah, and that
nothing
too,
like
with her being, missing school so much, I was like, is that going to be a problem? But she ended up taking the Chromebook, but the teachers,
Okay.
they're like, if she doesn't
Log
get
in.
like, it's really no big issue. She's like, we'll just catch her up real quick on, what we've been doing here. And which is good too, because with how the weather has been, they ended up having a few school days, closed snow days.
Yeah.
And then I think the furnace wasn't working at the school too, so they ended up closing. Yeah.
They had like 3-4 days off in a week.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's kind of good. That way, she didn't really miss that much school.
Oh yeah.
So,
Nice.
but that's
That way they're
definitely
all
hard.
kind of on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah, with the beauty, um the aloe and stuff that you just showed, that's something that I want to look into. Well, not really aloe, but just kind of, you hear like, oh, you should have a good skincare routine. Because right now, really all I do is, clean my face in the shower, and then, put some moisturized lotion, and that's it. But
you have really good skin though. Like I feel like I do this and this and this, and like I still don't have like good skin.
that's the hard thing too, because it's like you don't want to introduce your face to some, like, you never know really what is good until you try it and see how your face reacts. But
Everyone's different.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what's hard to. It's kind of hard to recommend things to people when you all have
your
just
face
different
and
skin
your body
types.
takes it different, like the way your body reacts to it isn't how someone else's could. So that's definitely
I
another hard thing.
bought a used, but it's I think it was like Dr. Bauman. I'll have to look it up, but I'm just started reading it, but I got a used book. And so she's like a dermatologist, and the entire thing goes through like oily, normal, dry, um aging skin, and then like if people have like pigmented spots and things like that. So she talks about how to identify what you are, and then that chapter, once you identify what you are, it'll tell you like what she recommends and stuff. So once I get finished with it, like maybe the next time we meet or something, I can show you guys, and then let you borrow it or whatever, because it's like it's because I prefer reading it from a dermatologist rather than like some beauty magazine that's because
Yeah.
when I go into stores and they're like, this soap is for all skin types, it's like and so I've just started reading it, and like when I went and did my laser thing, the person that was there at the clinic, they had me pick out like a soap and a moisturizer and some other stuff. And the soap, it was foaming, but it said gentle. And my skin just got like really, really dry. Like no matter what I was doing, it was just like dry and flaky. and when I was reading her book, it said like foaming takes like all the good and the bad. It just like it takes everything out.
Oh,
And
okay.
since I switched to a gel cleanser, my skin has been doing a lot better. So, and I never would have thought like, oh, foaming is bad. I just thought that's so,
Right.
like
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I use a gel facial cleanser
nice.
from Mario Badescu. Like I really, really like it. I feel like it leaves it very soft and I don't feel dry like I did with my foaming cleanser. That's true. And I just put the hyaluronic acid and turmeric oil and then some moisturizer and like I feel like it's been helping my skin a lot.
Mhm.
Like a few years ago my skin was very bad and I will admit like I probably didn't take like good care of it, but now that I've switched and kind of know what is starting to work for me more, like it's definitely improving.
Nice. Like, you both look
Mhm.
glowing, so.
Yeah, it's hard because I have a friend, she's a esthetician,
Oh,
and um she does like facials and all that good stuff, but her face, I don't know if she's never, tried going to a doctor or dermatologist, and seeing exactly what is wrong. But she does get like she has like a lot of those bad acne, cystic, um I don't know if they're scars or just
Like the
what is it?
hyperpigmentation kind of or
Like um Yasmin, like how her face gets. So it's like I don't know, what she needs to use, but it's like I don't know, especially on your face, like how Sandra said, my face is, usually pretty good. So it's like anytime I get like a small little pimple, like I'll put like a pimple patch on it, and
huh.
then when I take it off, it looks
smaller.
ready, or to pop, and then I end up popping it, and like blood starts coming out, and then now I have like a
Red dot.
yeah, like now I have
Scar
like
kind
a
of.
what is it? Is it not a scar, but when you scratch open a cut or something,
Yeah.
Oh,
then it just looks worse. Like this is what I have right here, on my chin over here.
Oh,
I'm like
I never would
great,
have
like
noticed.
but it's just like when you don't have when you usually don't get pimples or stuff, it's like you want them to go away right away. So it's like that's something I need to work on too, is just even when you're touching stuff, like try not to touch your face, just because how you might think, oh, this is clean,
yeah.
or but it's like there's so many small bacteria and just everything around us.
I never
um
realized like how much I do touch my face, and
yeah,
it's really hard because you just
Yeah.
naturally,
It's just water. Like even just like laying your like, big hand on your face, like, you know.
Yeah.
But you also don't wanna like use so many products on your face
oh
either,
yeah,
like switching different
yeah,
like
no,
because I say like give it about a week, whatever you're using, like your skin has to adjust to it. Like when I first started using I used Curology. I feel like that's what cleared my face very, very good. I
Nice.
used that and at first it broke me out and then it took everything away. Like if I just kept like being consistent with it. So like my skin just like had a reaction, but then like the
or
product
that
started
was
taking
or that was
over.
probably like it just kind of getting all the
Yeah,
bad.
something like that. But at first it was bad and then it started doing what it was supposed to do. So
Wow.
And some
yeah.
people, and I mean, even myself, it's like you go to the gym, or you're on a diet and you expect to lose 10 pounds within the first week of you going. It's just like with any type of um cleanser, or just any type of thing that you do get, it's like
You
you
expect it to
expect it to work
work.
right away. It's like you got to give it some time.
Yeah, I was trying to do some like little at home workouts and I was like, man, like I expect to have like be looking good the first day because I feel like
I worked really hard at this. I was watching like years ago, there was, I think it was like supermodel Tyra Banks. She had a show on,
Yeah.
and she had a dermatologist or something on, and they said that a pimple actually forms like weeks ago. Like it actually like whatever happens, and then it's like several weeks later before you even notice it. Cause and I
Yeah.
didn't know that because like I would have, breakouts or something, and I'd be like, what did I do yesterday?
Yeah.
No, it's like, what did I do a month ago?
Yeah, it's just like many causes for it. Like you said, like your diet, if you're not eating right, like just your oily skin or stress, like just it's the different reasons. You can't really pinpoint like where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's interesting learning about that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You guys have plans? I think we've got like a few more minutes left before the Zoom time's out. Do you guys have plans for like February or anything, or any like upcoming plans that you're looking forward to, or?
I since I have to pick up Bella from Chicago, a friend of mine, coworker from work, she was thinking about um we saw like this restaurant that we kind of wanted to try.
Oh,
Yeah, so we
nice.
might go Saturday, try the restaurant, and just see if
Mhm.
there's any um like the nightlife, in Chicago, see what there is,
Mhm.
and then pick up Bella Sunday and head back.
Nice.
Yeah, not too February. I kind of just want to still, get into like a routine, get
Right.
everything organized, figure out exactly, what we're gonna do. But
Mhm.
definitely later on this year, we want to go to Puerto Rico again to visit his family.
Mhm.
And then I realized, when I was cleaning up the toys and stuff, I'm like, okay, I don't want to get the girls any more toys for Christmas. Like, I just kind of want to have them decide, like, what they would like to do or where they would like to go. Like, hey, what do you guys want to do? Like, where do you guys want to go? Because I just feel like an experience
Make memories.
is just more,
Be
I don't
memorable.
know, just, yeah, you just kind of have that with you than, having a bunch of toys hanging around. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah, I'll probably still get them some, a couple gifts from Santa, but
And
it's
of
like,
course they got birthdays too.
yeah, and that their birthday is, a few weeks before Christmas. So it's like, I would just
Yeah.
rather have them choose what, they would like to do than just spend a bunch of money on toys.
That way you're having like, a memory and an experience instead of just like, okay, I've got stuff. Where do I put all this stuff at? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
that's very true.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
For me in February, we're just been working with Bruno's training, and so we're just still doing that with this month. And his birthday is the day after Valentine's Day, and so he
Aw.
wants to like go karting and stuff. Like he's been getting into that more, like because there's not much to do outside because there's snow on the ground. So
Yeah.
like we do like the indoor go karting,
Nice.
kind of like
I've never done that.
keeping
That
the
sounds
house
fun.
organized.
Right.
We want to like look at maybe the people who are working on your house, like some rooms in our house don't have like lights, and like we really want to get some lights installed in the ceiling this month.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah,
Let's take some
so
pictures and stuff.
yeah, so just getting stuff done at home really, so that way during the summer like won't really have to worry too much about it and be able to go out, do little
Yeah.
trips, take advantage of the time that we're stuck in the house because it's cold.
Yeah, I
Nice.
definitely do want to go to, since they are from Texas, it's like I've never been to Texas, so I
Cool.
feel like that would be, state that kind of want to see. So I feel
Yeah.
like that would be a nice little mini vacation, mini getaway.
Mhm.
Hmm. I'm hoping to get on because we finally got the house kind of. We still need to get furniture and stuff, but we are starting like the dishes, like most of the stuff is kind of unpacked. So I kind of want to get back into a normal routine again. I used to exercise like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but since trying to unpack the house and everything like that, I kind of lost track of that. So I want to get
Yeah.
back into like, at least a small exercise routine. And then I want to try to learn a little bit more cooking, like different vegetables. Because when I was growing up, it was like, okay, you have your mashed potatoes and then you grab either a can of green beans or corn or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I kind
that's
of
how
want
mom had
to
taught us too.
learn. So I kind of want to learn a little bit more on like healthy cook, like still make snacks or baking goods or something, but learn a little bit more on healthy cooking. Because the kitchen that we had in the apartment for the longest time was like was like a teeny tiny U shape, and it was just really teeny tiny. The house kitchen now is more like an L shape, so it's a lot more, so it's more open and you can move around easier. So I want to try to take advantage of that and learn a little bit more cooking and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been trying to get into as well. Like, when the baby's taking a nap, I'm like, okay, I got a little bit of time to do like just like small little exercises that I can.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a nice one of these days, and so I kind of want to get the baby ready to take his first little walk. Like, of course, they'll have probably a little blanket over his stroller, but like I just want to get out of the house with him, like because we only take him out like to get to the car or something, and I just want to take advantage of that one warm day that's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's 4 months old now, and I talked to his pediatrician, and they said we can start him on some purees. So I'm excited to do that, like an experiment with it too. Like, because I don't know, I'm not too much of a fan of these baby foods on the shelves. Like,
Yeah, you just never know kind of what's in them.
yeah, so I just wanna. I bought a little steamer for vegetables, and I'm just gonna kind of try to introduce him to new healthy stuff first. So, like his dad keeps trying to give him like, oh, ice cream or something, and I'm like, no, like let's start him on some carrots.
Yeah, that's even me with the girls. Usually I'm pretty good at the gym. Like I try to go at least 5 days a week because with our work, they if you go 10 times a month, they give you your money back. I think they take out like $20. So, pretty much free gym membership. So I try at least 5 to 6 times a week. Like after this, that's where I plan on going is the gym, just kind of your own time. And but with the girls as well, like just with technology and stuff, like how it's been these last few years, it's like they have their tablets, and so I kind of want to shy them away from that, like, okay, after this time, no more tablets, like we need to go back to books, and I just want to start working on, um, just like school workbooks, with them, just like little flashcards and stuff, like to get their brain going. Like I feel like Selena, is really smart. Even Gigi too. Like with having, the oldest, with having the older sisters and like, older family members, I just feel like, they're talking and just like more, knowledgeable for their age. So and they always say, the first few years is when, it really hits. So it's like it's like we need to, shy away from the tablets. We need to be more, like how we were when we were kids. We didn't have any of that. We would be outside playing, and or
even in the snow, building snowmen, igloos.
Nowadays it's just inside on your phone, on your tablet, TV, this, which is really just I don't know. I don't really.
We didn't grow up like that, so like yeah, I feel like you should definitely like get them, even though it's cold outside. Like they're kids, like it's fine. That's what I can't wait for this summer. Like I want to be outside with the baby all the time. I don't care if he plays in the dirt, like that's what they're supposed to do. That's how they learn about like the earth and stuff like that, like play in the dirt, play in the sand, like let them play in those little muddy puddles, like like just let them do the kid stuff, That's what I'm most excited about.
It's telling me that there's 2 minutes left.
Well, did you was it a pretty easy arrival and stuff?
Yeah, it was interesting. The first day that we got here, we were in the taxi and it was just like downpouring. And the taxi driver was saying, kind of like with climate, like usually with Aruba, he said that it rains a little bit and then the sun just comes out. But lately it's been like a lot of rain and they don't have the systems for it, so that it'll just kind of like be pulling up, so they're kind of worried about that. But other than that, it's been clear, and it rains at night, so you'll come out and it's like little puddles, but then it's like sunny during the day. So so that was interesting for the first day because we were like, most of our stuff is outdoor stuff.
It looks pretty where you're at. Like, did you guys get a little like an Airbnb or something like that, or you got like an actual hotel?
Yeah, let me see if I've got if I can do this or not. But it's like a house. Can you see okay?
Oh wow, yeah, it looks
So
nice.
so it's like an apartment place.
Mhm.
And so there's like 3 or 4 different units. So we've got it's like a tiny kitchen with a dining room table in it. Very small, kind of like living room, which is basically a TV and a sofa, bedroom, and then a bathroom. So this is kind of like an apartment complex that they divided out into Airbnbs. And then you have a key to get into the complex and then a key to get into your room.
Okay,
That
that's
way,
nice. Well,
yeah.
hopefully your departure and all that is good, and you guys get back here to Michigan all safe.
Things. We had to do a form embarkation and then we'll do a disembarkation form. Just
Just making sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
you download it onto your because I don't have very good signal, especially in the airport. So I just download the QR code,